Tonight, a special 2-hour event, the biggest game show ever, a $2 million win, Greed, starting right now on Fox.
From Los Angeles, it's the biggest game show in television history, where one person, in one night, could walk away with $2 million. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Greed. And now, Chuck Woolery.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I cannot tell you how excited I am to be making television history tonight. You know, no one has ever tried to give away $2 million on one show, but it could happen right here tonight on Greed. So let's get started by meeting our first 6 players, and here they are.
Roldan Renee.
Kingsville, Texas, sales.
Chris Walton.
Somers, Connecticut, and I'm a waiter.
Dualu Thompson.
Magnolia, New Jersey, waiter.
Lori Buckley.
I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I'm a clinical psychology graduate student.
Will Heathcote.
Hi, I'm an animal specialist from Diamond Bar, California.
Marcy Goldberg.
I'm originally from Syosset, New York, and I'm a principal.
All right. In a moment, we'll be down to 5 players, and by the end of the game, there may be only 1 player left. Now, if these folks are smart enough, if they're courageous enough, if they're greedy enough, these people could win at least $2 million tonight. Let's get started by asking our qualifying question. The 5 closest players to the correct answer, high or low, will make up our team, okay? Here's your qualifying question. In miles per hour, what was the average speed of the 1999 Indianapolis 500 winner? Your time starts now. Okay, everybody's all locked in. Here we go. The correct answer is 153. Let's see who's closest to the right answer and will become our captain. That would be Will. Will, you're the captain. Come right up here and take your position. Congratulations. Who's our next team member? It's Dualu, 123. Dualu, you're second. Go right over there and take your place. Who will be the next player playing for $2 million tonight? It's Lori. Lori, you're number 3. That's your place right there. And who is our next player? Roldan, that's your place right there. Well, it's down to Chris and it's down to Marcy, so it's going to be one of you two. Who is it, Chris or Marcy? Marcy, it's you. You'll take your place right over here. Chris, go back into the pool. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your team. All right, now every team has a common foe. In this case, we call it the Tower of Greed. Let's take a look at it. We start off with $25,000. We double that to 50. We then make 75. We go in $25,000 increments all the way up to $100,000. We then double that to $200,000, take it to 5, double that at $1 million. We double that for the jackpot of $2 million. Now, as you can see, these players are only 8 questions away from $2 million. Okay? Now, Will, as captain, you have some responsibilities you and I need to talk about. You're going to decide just how far you take your team up the Tower of Greed. Now, you can stop after any correct answer and keep the cash. You also can reject any answer your teammates give you and replace it with one of your own. On Greed, we start off with serious money. We're not fooling around here, so the first question is worth $25,000. And Marcy, you're ranked 5th, so we'll start with you. Now, Marcy, if you won $2 million, what would you do with it?
Oh, I have twins who are 18, and they're anxious to go to college. So
it'll cost just about that much. Yeah, you're right. Well, Marcy, good luck. Here is your $25,000 question. What American city is national headquarters for both CNN and Coca-Cola? Is it Chicago, Miami, Detroit, or Atlanta?
Oh, my. I I'm going to take a guess that it is Atlanta.
Okay. Will, your captain, do you agree or disagree with that? Do you accept or reject the answer?
I accept it.
You accept the answer that it is Atlanta? Okay, for $25,000, is it Atlanta? Yes. Congratulations. $25,000. Well, here you go, Will. That's $25,000. You want to keep that cash, or do you want to risk it for $50,000?
I'm going to go on.
Everybody says go. Will says go. All right. Roldan, you're fourth. What would you do with $2 million if you wanted, Roldan?
Leave Los Angeles and move to Germany to be with my wife.
Oh, well, hopefully you'll win.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is your $50,000 question, Roldan. Which of the following is a regular character on Sesame Street? Is it Baby Bop, Mr. Green Jeans, King Friday, or Snuffleupagus? Snuffleupagus. All right, Roldan, for $50,000, what do you think it is?
Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus. Will, I don't know whether you know much about Sesame Street or not, but do you accept or reject the answer?
I accept the answer.
You think the answer is Snuffleupagus? All right. For $50,000, is it Snuffleupagus? Yes. Congratulations. Well, you guys are moving right along. I'm telling you, up to $50,000 in cash. That's $10,000 apiece. And here we go again, Will. You want to keep the cash, or do you feel the need for greed? $50,000 or $75,000? Want to go for it?
We are moving on.
$75,000. Laurie, you're ranked third. What would you do with $2 million if you wanted, Laurie?
Well, I'd pay for grad school, and then I'd have some money to start my own private practice.
Well, good luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Laurie. You have... Here is your $75,000 question. In the classic Grant Wood painting American Gothic, what is the farmer holding in his right hand? Is it a chicken, a pitchfork, a feed bag, a child, or a paintbrush?
I'm not really sure, but I'm going to guess a pitchfork.
You're not sure, but you're guessing a pitchfork. Will, as captain, you can accept or reject that answer.
I'm going to accept it.
You're going to accept it. You seem hesitant.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's $75,000. For $75,000, is he holding a pitchfork? Yes, he is. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. Dualu hasn't even worked yet, and he's got 15 grand. Here we go. 75,000. Pretty good. Pretty good, Will. How you feeling?
I'm really excited.
Yeah, I've never asked you. What would you do with $2 million if you got it?
I have some friends and relatives I'd like to help out a little bit.
Oh, good. Well, the big question, you want to keep the cash? You want to go for the greed? It's $100,000 we're going for this time. $100,000.
We are going on.
Dualu is ready. Hey, Dualu. How you doing? Well, Dualu, you just won $2 million. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to spend it?
Take care of some bills, invest it wisely, and travel.
There you go. Well, good luck. Dualu, here is your $100,000 question. What is the profession of Yo-Yo Ma? Is it rapper? Is it cellist? Is it chef? Martial artist? Gymnast?
If I got this wrong, my mother would kill me, but
Dualu?
it's a cellist.
A cellist.
Yes, it is.
'Boy, that was a pretty quick answer, Will. Are you familiar with him?
Well,
Good luck. Dualu, you just won $2 million. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to spend it? $75,000. Pretty good. Pretty good, Will. How you feeling? I'm ready.
No, but if I get it wrong, I'll kill his mother.
That's one way to put it.
Where does she live?
Here we go for $100,000. Is it cellist? Yes! $100,000. They're only 4 questions away from $2 million. We're going to be back to find out if they can do it with more greed right after this. Welcome back to Greed, everybody. We're here with Marcy, Roldan, Laurie, Dualu, and our captain, Will. Well, they've earned $100,000 so far. They're just 4 questions away from winning the $2 million jackpot. Now, in this round, the questions get a little bit harder. Each question has 4 correct answers. You'll be depending on your teammates to come up with those answers. Now, you have a big decision right now, Will. You have to decide, you want to keep that $100,000 or do you want to risk it and play for $200,000? But before you make that decision, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the category to the $200,000 question. Okay? And here it is. The category is holidays. Holidays. Now you got to ask yourself a question. Do you want to keep the cash or do you feel the need for greed?
We're going on.
Going on to $200,000. All right. That's the sound of the Terminator. What is the Terminator? Well, the Terminator gives one player a chance to eliminate another player and take their money by challenging them to a 1-question showdown. Or you can keep the team the way it is. It's up to you. But to sweeten the pot, I'm going to guarantee the challenger $10,000 to play the showdown. Whether they win or lose, doesn't matter. You get $10,000, okay? I'm going to activate the Terminator. Roldan, the Terminator has chosen you. I want to ask you if you want to call out one of your players and choose them. You want to challenge anybody?
I want to challenge.
Who do you want to challenge, Roldan?
Will.
You're going to challenge the captain. Okay, here we go. Come on, Will. Will, you're the challengee, so you'll be standing here. You're the challenger, Roldan. You'll be on this side. Oh, boy. Roldan, that is your $10,000 whether you win or lose. The winner of this plays for $80,000. Whoever loses goes home with nothing. Here we go. What type of animal is the Toys R Us... Pardon me, let me stop. What type of animal is the Toys R Us mascot Jeffrey? Roldan.
A giraffe.
It's a giraffe. Oh, he got you, Will. Thank you for playing the game. Thank you very much, Will. A victim of greed. Roldan, you're our new captain. Congratulations. Well... Oh, man, what a chance you took, Roldan. What a chance you took. Congratulations. I'm sure Will's not very happy, but I know you are. All right. Here is your $200,000 question. Now, because your team has reached this level, Roldan, I'll get to that later. Why don't we just get to the question first? According to the FTD, on which 4 occasions do Americans send the most flowers? Is it Christmas, Secretary's Day, Valentine's Day, Easter, Grandparents' Day, or Mother's Day? Now, just to make it a little more interesting, I want to help you. Since you reached this level, you've earned a freebie. I'm going to give you this now. You can remove one wrong answer of your choice from any question that we ask from now on to the jackpot of $2 million. Would you like to use the freebie now, or would you like to hold it and wait?
I'll hold it and wait, Chuck.
You're going to hold it and wait. So he feels comfortable with these answers. All right, Marcy, I'm going to go to you first for the first answer. Give it to me, please.
Valentine's Day. I know I love to get flowers.
Valentine's Day is Marcy's answer. Lori, what is your answer?
Definitely Mother's Day.
Mother's Day is Lori's answer. Dualu?
Secretary's Day.
Secretary's Day, he thinks, is an answer. And Roldan?
I would have to say Easter.
You say Easter. Okay, you still have veto power, Roldan. If there's one answer in there that you don't like, you can change one answer.
I'm very confident in my colleagues. I'll stay the way it is.
This is for $200,000. Here we go. Let's start with Mother's Day. Is that correct? Yes. Three correct answers away from $200,000. Is Valentine's Day correct? Yes. You're down to two answers. Is Easter correct? You are correct. One answer away from $200,000. Now it's Secretary's Day. That's the last answer. I don't know how sure you are of that answer, but I'll tell you something, Roldan. Here I come again with another little tease. This is $20,000. I'll give you this for your team so you don't go away empty-handed in case that's wrong, and that's the wrong answer. You have to tell me whether you want to go for the $200,000 on Secretary's Day. Take that from me, please. Or whether you want that $20,000 for your team. It's your decision. I'll let you make it now. You're confident in Secretary's Day?
Absolutely.
He believes that Secretary's Day is the correct answer for $200,000. Is it the correct answer? No! Oh, Roldan. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Lori, DeWall, Marcy, you played a great game. Roldan, it was Christmas. That was the correct answer. That's what we were looking for. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll have our next team in just a moment.
Travel provided by Priceline.com, where you name the price and save on airline tickets, hotel rooms, mortgages, new cars, and more. Visit Priceline on the internet or call 1-800-PRICELINE.
Welcome back to Greed, everybody. Well, we have 6 new players, and here they are.
Russell Giles.
I'm from Evanston, Illinois, and I'm a facility manager.
Jennifer Valley.
I'm from Valley Glen, California, and I'm a comic writer.
Levi Baker.
I'm from Sacramento, California, and I'm a government account executive.
Andy Zacks.
I'm from Highland Park, Illinois, and I'm a copywriter.
Jerry Eiserman.
I'm from Peekskill, New York, and I'm a trust officer for a major New York City bank.
John Grady.
I'm from Boston, and I'm a substitute teacher.
All right, welcome everybody. In a moment, we'll be down to 5. By the end of the game, there may be only one player left. We'll wait and see. Because if you guys are smart enough, if you're courageous enough, if you're greedy enough, somebody could walk away with $2 million, or maybe several people. Get started by asking our qualifying question. Here it is. According to the Ramsey Eye and Tear Research Center, how many hours does the average woman cry in a lifetime? The 5 players closest to the correct answer, high or low, will make up our team. And here we go. Your time starts now. Okay, everybody's all locked in. Here we go. The correct answer is 476. All right? That's how many hours a woman cries in a lifetime. Who's going to be our captain? It's going to be you, Russell. Congratulations. Who's next? It's you, Jerry, right over here. Congratulations. Who's our next player? Jennifer with 92. You, right over there. And who is our next player? Levi, 54. Right over there, Levi. Well, it's down to John and Andy. One of you two may be playing for $2 million. Who's it going to be? We'll find out now. It's you, Andy. John, back in the pool. We'll see you later. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your team for greed. Well, let's take a look at our common foe. It's the Tower of Greed. We start off with $25,000. We go in $25,000 increments all the way up to $100,000. There we double it to $200,000. Move on to $500,000, double that to $1 million. And at the top of the Tower of Greed, we have $2,050,000 since our last team didn't win the jackpot. Now, Russell, as captain, you have some responsibilities. Let's talk about them. You're going to decide how far up the Tower of Greed your team goes. You can stop after any correct answer. You can keep the cash. You can also reject any answer and replace it with one of your own. Okay?
Okay.
Comfortable with that?
Absolutely.
Everybody ready to go? The first question is worth $25,000. And Andy, since you're ranked 5th, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
So, Andy, let's say you win $2 million. What do you do with it?
I use it to finish my novel.
To finish your novel?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope you get it.
Me too.
Andy, here is your $25,000 question. During which of the following games are you most likely to hear the phrase, right hand red, left foot yellow? Would that be Battleship, Twister, Hopscotch, or Dodgeball?
That would be Twister, Chuck.
That would be Twister, he says. Russell, you can accept or reject that answer.
Let's accept that answer.
You're going to accept that answer for $25,000. Is it Twister? It is indeed. Congratulations. Well, we're well on our way. Everyone has $5,000 in their pocket. You want to keep the cash, or do you feel a need for greed, Russell?
Let's go on.
Go on to $50,000. That pulls you up, Levi. You get to play. Well, Levi, you've just won $2 million. What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to go back to school.
Go back to school. Study what?
I want to get my master's in business.
Great. Well, okay. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Levi, here is your $50,000 question. Which actor has never portrayed James Bond in the 007 movies? Is it Jeremy Irons, Roger Moore, George Lazenby, Pierce Brosnan?
Jeremy Irons.
You think it's Jeremy Irons? He says Jeremy Irons. You accept or reject that answer?
I accept that answer.
You accept that answer? For $50,000, we're looking for Jeremy Irons. Is it him? It is. $50,000. Levi is a happy camper over there. I'm not so sure he was that sure of that answer.
No, that's it.
Well, you want to keep the $50,000, or do you want to go for the $75,000?
Let's keep going.
Feels a need for greed. Well, Jennifer, what if I gave you $2 million? What would you do with it?
I'd travel the world and send my children to nice colleges.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Here is your $75,000 question to put you on your way to $2 million. The American short-hair, Scottish fold, and Egyptian Mao, is that correct, judges? Mao? Yes. Are 3 types of what? Trees, overcoats, cats, snakes, orchids. Would you like me to repeat? Oh, you got it right. With just cats. She's going right for cats. You believe her for that? Do you accept that?
I've got to go with her. I've got to accept that.
Yeah, she jumped right on that one, didn't she? All right. I have no idea. For $75,000, is it cats? Yes, it is. I have to admit, I had never heard of any of those breeds before. Do you know cats very well, obviously?
I have one, yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, Russell, $75,000. Want to keep the cash or go for the $100,000? You feel a need for greed?
I feel the need.
You feel the need? Let's move right over here to Jerry. Hi, Jerry.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Jerry, $2 million. That's what you're going to put in your pocket. What are you going to do with it?
I'd go to law school.
Go to law school. All right, well, let's see if we can get you on your way. Jerry, this is your $100,000 question. Which of the following products is sold in the varieties Ultra Pleasure, Extra Strength, and Magnum? Perch shampoo, excuse me. Maidenform bras. Trojan condoms. Gold toe socks. Bounty paper towels.
Trojan condoms.
You can accept or reject that answer, Russell.
I have no choice but to accept that answer.
No choice but to accept it. For $100,000. Is it Trojans? It is. They got $100,000. They're going to find out. We're going to go on to 200 and right on up to 2 million right after this on Greed. Stay with us. Welcome back to Greed, everybody. Well, we're here with Andy and Levi, Jennifer, Jerry, and their illustrious Captain Russell. They have $100,000, and they're just 4 questions away from winning a $2 million jackpot. Now, in this round, things get a little bit tougher. Each question has 4 correct answers, and you'll be depending on each other as teammates to come up with those answers. And Russell, you have to make a decision now. You have $100,000. It's $20,000 apiece. Do you want to keep that money, or do you want to go on for that $200,000? You got to ask yourself that question, you know. But before you do it, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you what the category of the $200,000 question is. The category, players, is food. Now, you feel the need for greed, Russell? $200,000. Or do you want to keep the cash?
I feel the need for greed, Chuck.
Feel the need for greed. He's going on. All right, Russell. That's the sound of the Terminator. The Terminator gives one player a chance to eliminate another player and take their money by challenging them to a one-question showdown. Or you can keep the team the way it is. It's up to you. However, if you do decide to challenge someone, I'll give $10,000 to the challenger, win or lose. So let's activate the Terminator. Well, Captain, the Terminator has found you and selected you. You want to keep the team the way it is, or do you want to challenge someone? I'll give you $10,000 if you challenge, no matter what.
I'm going to challenge Andy.
You're going to challenge Andy. Okay, let's go. You're the challenger. You'll be on this side, Andy. Take this side over here, please. Right here. Here you go. Sorry. We'll get this worked out.
All right.
We'll all dance in a minute. Okay, first of all, by challenging, I'm going to give you $10,000, Russell. That's yours. Put it in your pocket. It's all yours, no matter what happens. Okay, gentlemen, the winner of this is going to be playing for $80,000 on a $200,000 question. Here is your question. Good luck. Which city is the home base for Oprah Winfrey's talk show? Russell.
Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago, Illinois is absolutely correct. Andy, thank you so much for playing the game. We enjoyed having you. Another victim of greed, Russell. Here you go. He's the captain. Well, Russell, because you beat Andy in the showdown, you took his piece of the pie, as well as you won. You'll be playing for $80,000 on this next question. Everyone else plays for $40,000. And players, here is your $200,000 question. Good luck to all of you. Which 4 of these 6 shapes are in every box of General Mills Lucky Charms cereal? Heart, arrow, clover, moon, star, triangle. I don't know how confident you are in this, Russell, but because your team has reached this level, I have a freebie for you. And here it is. Now, this freebie will work all the way up to the jackpot of $2 million, okay?
All right.
You can remove one wrong choice from any question from any one that you want, okay? You want to use your freebie now, or you want to save it? You're going to save the freebie. All right. Levi, you have the first answer.
Heart.
Heart. Jennifer, the second answer.
Clover.
Clover. Jerry, the third answer.
Moon.
Moon. Russell, you have the fourth answer.
Star.
Star. Now, Russell, you still have veto power. If you want to change any of the answers, now's the time to do it. You can change one, but that's all.
I think we'll go with what we have.
You're going to go with what you have. All right. Let's begin to reveal and see where we are. Star, is that one of the answers? Yes, it is. Is Clover correct? Clover is correct. You're 2 answers away from $200,000, Russell and team. Is there a heart? Yes, sir. There's a heart. Oh, man. Woo! Well, Moon is the only answer that's left. You're 1 answer away from $200,000. As I said, everybody up here is playing for $40,000 besides you. You have $80,000, but Russell, just in case you're not confident in that last answer, I know. I've got to do this, though. You smell it. It smells like money, doesn't it? Have you ever smelled money?
It smells like big money.
It smells like big money. It's $20,000. Take it, Russell.
I'm going to have to let it go, Chuck.
You're going to let it go. Okay. Well, for $200,000, please, Lord, is it Moon? Yes, it is. Fantastic. Congratulations. Boy, that's great. Well, $200,000. That's a lot of money. Let's see where everybody is. As I said before, everybody's at $40,000. You're at $80,000. You want to risk your $200,000 and go for $500,000? Before you answer that, let me tell you what the category is, everybody, okay? The category is computers. You got to ask yourself that question, Russell. You want to keep the cash? Do you feel a need for greed? And you can still have your freebie, too, by the way.
Let's try one more, Chuck.
Terminator's activated. Terminator's looking. Terminator lands on Jennifer. Now, Jennifer, if you want to call somebody out, I'll give you $10,000, whether you win or lose. But it's up to you. Is there anyone here that you would like to call out and try to take their money away from them?
I'll call out Levi.
Calling out Levi. Jennifer, you're over here. Levi, you're over here. Now, why'd you pick on little old Levi?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I think he looked young and maybe didn't know a lot about computers.
Yeah, see, I thought you might go for Russell because he had all that money, but you didn't. Okay. Well, Levi, Jennifer, good luck to both of you. Whoever wins will be playing for $200,000. Whoever loses will be going home with nothing. And Jennifer, here's your $10,000 for challenging.
Do I get that or she?
No, she gets that. I'm sorry, Levi, you don't get that. If you win this, though, Levi, you're going to be a happy guy. Here's your question. Everybody ready? 86,400 of these make up a day. What are they? Jennifer.
Seconds.
You're exactly right. She got you. Just another victim of greed, Levi. Boy, she got you. Congratulations. Woo. Well, everything has changed. Jerry, you're playing for $100,000. Jennifer, you're playing for $200,000. Russell, you're playing for $200,000. You still have a freebie at your disposal. This question, $500,000. Here it is. According to 1999 third quarter sales, which 4 companies currently sell the most personal computers in the United States? Let me say that again. According to 1999 third quarter sales, which 4 companies currently sell the most personal computers in the United States? Is it Hewlett-Packard, IBM, Compaq, Gateway, Packard Bell, excuse me, Gateway, Dell, Sony. Got a little ahead of myself there, but all the answers are in. Now you have to take a look at them, Russell, and decide whether you want to use your freebie and take away a wrong answer or save it for the next question.
I think I'll use it.
You're going to use the freebie? Hand it to me, please. And let's take away one wrong answer. Which is it going to be? It's going to be the one I mentioned, Packard Bell. Okay, there you are. All right, here we go. Jennifer, give me an answer, please.
IBM.
IBM. Jerry?
Dell.
Dell. Russell?
Compaq.
Compaq. All right, we have 3 answers. 1 answer left. Do you want to take that answer, or do you want to pass it off to one of your teammates?
I will take it.
All right, sir.
Gateway.
Gateway. Now you have 4 answers. Do you see what they are, Russell? Is there anything in there that you would want to change? You can change 1 answer.
No, let's go with this.
You think that these are correct? Well, I hope they are. Here we go. Is it Dell? Yes. 3 correct answers away from $500,000. Gateway. Yes. 2 correct answers away from $500,000. Looking for Compaq. That's 3. Well, here we go. Here we go. You're 1 answer away. It's IBM. Big Blue. Big Blue is the final answer. Russell, in case Big Blue is not one of those personal computer companies, I'm going to give you $50,000 to change your mind and distribute this among your team members so you don't go away with nothing. You have to make that decision. Keep the $50,000 or try for the $500,000. It's up to you.
We'll try for the $500,000.
You're going to try for the $500,000. Is it Big Blue? IBM. Oh, that was tough. That was a tough one, Russell. That was a tough one. It was Hewlett-Packard. IBM is kind of a mainframe company. And not, oh boy, I'm so sorry. Our players go away with nothing. We'll be back to find new players right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to Greed, everybody. We tried so hard to give away that $500,000, but we couldn't do it. But I tell you what, we got 6 brand new players right now, and here they are.
Teddy Tenenbaum.
I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and I'm a journalist.
Michelle Pontel.
I'm from Ontario, California, and I'm a mom.
Richie Rodriguez.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm a law student.
Tim White.
I'm from Newport Beach, and I'm a label salesman.
Denise Huascapena.
I'm from Milton, Florida, and I'm a legal secretary.
Michelle Smith.
That's Michael.
Go ahead, Michael. Tell them who you are. Tell them who you are, Michael.
I'm a bouncer in a nightclub in Chicago.
Don't call him Michelle. All right. Those are our 6 players. In a moment, we'll be down to 5. At the end of the game, there may be only 1 player left. If they're smart enough, and I'm sure they are, courageous enough, even greedy enough, somebody here could win $2 million, maybe a bunch of people. Let's get started by asking our qualifying question, and here it is. How many rooms are in the White House? Your time starts now. All the answers are locked in. The answer is 132. That's the correct answer. Let's see who our captain is. It's you, Tim. Congratulations. Come on up. Who's next? You, Teddy. Take your place right over there. Who's our next player? Michael. Or Michelle. Right there. And who's our next player? Ooh, we got a tie. So it's either Michelle or Richie. Who was first? Michelle, you're up there. Richie, you're over there. And Denise, thank you for playing. You're going to go back into our pool for other players. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your greed team. Or your team of greed. Well, let's take a look at the Tower of Greed so you folks can see it. You've never seen it before. 25, 50, 75 goes in $25,000 increments up to 100. We double it at 200,000. Go to 500,000, double it at $1 million. And now, since two other teams have not won that jackpot, it's at $2,100,000. Tim, as captain, you have some responsibilities. You're going to decide how far you can take your team up the Tower of Greed, stop after any correct answer, and keep the cash. You can also reject any answer and replace it with one of your own. The first question is worth $25,000, and we're going to get to that question right after this. We'll be right back to find out what that question is and if they can answer it. Stay with us. Everybody, we were just about to ask that $25,000 question, and Richie, here's your $25,000 question. In ESPN's X game, what is the letter X an abbreviation for? Is it exhilarating? Excellent. Extreme? Or is it experience?
Extreme.
You think it's extreme. Tim, as captain, do you accept or reject that answer?
I accept that answer.
You think it's extreme. For $25,000, is it extreme? Yes, it is. Congratulations.
Will this team go all the way for $2 million? Find out when greed continues. If you're smart enough, courageous enough, and greedy enough, you may have a chance to win over $2 million in cash. Greed, the multi-million-dollar challenge. For a chance to become a contestant on Greed, call 1-900-407-7777. You'll be charged $1.99 a call. No purchase or telephone call necessary. To enter, hand print on a postcard the information shown below and send it to this address. Travel provided by Priceline.com, where you name the price and save on airline tickets, hotel rooms, mortgages, new cars, and more. Visit Priceline on the internet or call 1-800-PRICELINE. Don't go away. We'll be back with more Greed. From Los Angeles, it's the biggest game show in television history, where one person in one night could walk away with $2 million. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Greed, the multi-million-dollar challenge.
This team won $25,000, and they're on their way up the Tower of Greed. And speaking of the Tower of Greed, let's take a look at it. I'm going to show it to you here. We start off with $25,000. We move in $25,000 increments all the way up to $100,000. At $100,000, we double it to $200,000, and then we move on to $500,000. There we double it again to $1 million. And then we go on to our jackpot of $2,100,000. So, Tim, welcome back. And all of you, Richie, everybody out here, welcome back to the show. I must tell you, it's Michelle, right? Richie, Michelle, Michael, and Teddy. I must say, as captain, let me reiterate your responsibilities for our audience that's just tuned in. You're going to decide just how far your team goes up the Tower of Greed. You can stop after any correct answer, keep the cash. You can also reject any answer they give you and replace it with one of your own. Everything straight? You've already won $25,000 now. I got to ask you the question. You want to risk the $25,000 and play for 50?
I think we're going to go up. You bet.
Everybody ready? Michelle, what would you do with $2 million if you won it tonight?
Hopefully something wise.
Hopefully you would. Well, Michelle, here is your $50,000 question. In 1954, what company introduced the TV dinner? Stouffer's, Birdseye, Banquet, or Swanson? This happened in 1954. What do you think the answer is, Michelle?
Well, I'm going to go with Swanson.
Swanson. She thinks it's Swanson, Tim. You want to accept or reject that answer for $25,000?
I'm going to accept that answer.
Accept the answer of Swanson's? All right. For $50,000, is it Swanson's? It is. You're pointing at her like, did you know the answer, Tim?
I think I knew it.
Oh, okay. You're pointing at her like, I didn't know. I'm glad you got it. I don't know what you're doing over there, boy. Okay. That's $50,000 in cash. There you go. $10,000 apiece. You want to go for $75,000 and risk that $50,000? You want to keep the cash? What are you going to do?
I say we go on up.
$75,000. Michael, this is all yours, kiddo. What would you do with $2 million if I gave it to you tonight?
I think that would just about pay off my car.
Is that? Well, Michael, here is your $75,000 question. Which of the following films was not directed by Steven Spielberg? E.T., Raiders of the Lost Ark, Jurassic Park, The Empire Strikes Back, Saving Private Ryan.
Know a lot about movies, Chuck. I'm going to go with The Empire Strikes Back.
You say The Empire Strikes Back, and he says he knows a lot about movies. You guys don't know each other. Can you trust him, Tim?
You know, I'm not going to argue with him. I agree with him.
You're going to accept that answer?
Yes, I am.
Michael? For $75,000, is it The Empire Strikes Back? It's kind of tough because he's associated with all those big movies, so you really got to know your stuff. Well, Tim, you guys are doing great. $75,000. You want to keep that $75,000, or do you want to risk it and play for $100,000? You feel the need for greed, Tim?
I feel the need for greed.
He's moving on. Let's go. Teddy. Well, Teddy, you get to play the game.
Finally.
$2,100,000 tonight. What would you do with it if you got it?
I think I'd pay off my mortgage and buy a new house I couldn't afford.
Boy, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, I'd love to see you guys win it. I really would. Well, Teddy, here is your $100,000 question. Various moves known as the kickflip, ollie, tail slide, and 540 on a half pipe are all used in what activity? Is it figure skating, beach volleyball, soccer, skateboarding, or is it golf?
The answer is skateboarding.
Well, he went right for that, Tim. He went right for it like he knew it. Do you know that? You know the answer? You
Chuck,
accept it? You reject
Chuck,
it?
I agree with him. I think it is skateboarding.
You think it is skateboarding?
Yes, sir.
Boy, I got a 9-year-old in the audience. I bet he knows what it is. For $100,000, is it skateboarding? It is. $100,000. This team is climbing the Tower of Greed. $2 million at stake. We'll be back to see if they can reach it right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to Greed, everybody. We're here with our team. They've earned $100,000 so far, and they're just 4 questions away from winning a $2 million jackpot. So Richie, Michelle, Michael, Teddy, and our captain Tim, you guys are doing great. Really proud of you. Okay. Now, in this round, things are going to get just a little bit harder because now each question has 4 correct answers. You're going to be depending on your teammates to come up with those answers. And, Tim, here's your big decision. Do you want to keep that $100,000 or do you want to risk it and play for $200,000? Before you make that decision, I'm going to give you the category of the next question. See if it helps you a little bit. Everybody pay attention. Here we go. The category is beverages. Beverages. So now you got to ask yourself that question. You want to keep the cash or do you feel the need for greed, Tim?
We got to go for it.
You're going to go for $200,000. All right, that's the sound of the Terminator. The Terminator is seeking somebody else. It gives one player a chance to eliminate another player and take their money, challenging them to a 1-question showdown, or you can keep the team the way it is, whatever you want to do. However, I must say that if anyone out there, the Terminator hits them and you want to challenge, I'll give you $10,000 to make that challenge. Win or lose, you get to keep it. Okay? I'm going to activate the Terminator, and here we go. Michael, the Terminator has sought you out and asks you, would you like to challenge one of your teammates to a showdown?
Richie, let's dance.
Okie dokie. Right here, Michael. Richie. All right. Richie would be playing for, what, $40,000, $80,000. And you would be playing for $80,000 if you're the winner. Michael, here's your $10,000 for the challenge. No matter what happens, you get to keep that. Richie, if you lose, you leave with nothing. Michael, if you lose, you leave with your $10,000. Here's your question. How many crayons were in the original box of Crayola crayons? Okay, Michael.
12.
Michael, you've been a victim of greed. $10,000. Thanks for playing the game. You got it, Richie. You'll be playing for $80,000. The right answer was 8 crayons in the original box. How many of you out there had it? A lot of you, I guess. Okay. Well, Tim, 1, 2, 3, 4 we have now. I wish you guys the best of luck. Michelle will be playing for $40,000. Teddy and Tim will both be playing for $40,000. Richie is playing for $80,000. Here is your $200,000 question. According to Kool-Aid, what are their current 4 best-selling flavors? Lemonade, orange, cherry, iced tea, tropical punch, and grape. All right, Tim, your team has earned something since you reached this level. It's called a freebie. It means that you can remove 1 wrong choice from any question. You can use it now, or you can wait and use it later. It's up to you. You want to take a look at those answers and see if there's one that you might want to remove, or one that you don't know whether it belongs there or not.
Let's remove one.
You're going to remove one. Use the freebie. Let's remove one. Orange. Orange was a wrong answer. Well, it's the best 4 out of 5 now. And Richie, we're going to start with you. Give me an answer, please.
I'm going to say cherry.
Cherry. Michelle?
I'm going with grape.
Grape. All right, Teddy.
I would say tropical punch.
Tropical punch. Tim, the last answer, please.
I'm going to go with lemonade.
Lemonade. All All right, you still have veto power, Tim, so you can change one of those answers if you don't like it. It's up to you.
The only one I'm not sure of is mine. But I'm going to stay with my gut feeling and go with that.
Okay, everybody happy about this? Let's try it and see what we got. Do we have grape? It is. That's one. Let me see cherry. Come on, give it to me. Got cherry. 2 questions away from $200,000, or 2 answers away from $200,000. Tropical punch. You are cooking. I hate to do this to you, I really do, but I need to tell you. You're 1 answer away from $200,000, Tim. Take that money and just kind of hold it there for me a minute, will you? Smell it, feel it. It's $20,000. Now, if you don't want to go for your answer, I'll give you $20,000 to divide among your team. If you want to go for the $200,000, now's the time to make that decision. What are you going to do? He's going for it. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed. For $200,000, is it lemonade? It is. Congratulations. Great job. Good job, everybody. Good job. Well, you're in a big money now. Well, let's see where everybody is. Michelle has won $40,000. Teddy has $40,000. Tim has $40,000. Richie has $80,000. You want to risk that $200,000 and play for $500,000? To help you decide, let me give you the category. All right, everybody. The $500,000 question category is Bill Gates. Want to keep the cash? Do you feel the need for greed? Bill Gates is the category. What do you think, everybody? Teddy is non-committal. Yeah, Michelle and Richie.
I'm going to take the cash.
He's taking the cash. Congratulations, Tim. Congratulations, team. Great job. Got your $200,000. We'll take a commercial break, find a brand new team right after this. We'll be back.
Travel provided by Priceline.com, where you name the price and save on airline tickets, hotel rooms, mortgages, new cars, and more. Visit Priceline on the internet or call 1-800-PRICELINE.
Welcome back to Greed, everybody. Well, we've given away $200,000 so far. We start with 6 new players, and here they are.
Sandy Dicey.
San Antonio, Texas, and I'm a housewife.
Howard Brenner.
I'm from Chester, New York, and I'm a facility manager.
Brian Pena.
I'm from Novato, California, and I'm a public relations consultant.
Robert Abramoff.
I'm an attorney from Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Linda Lewick.
From Irvine, California, and I'm a flight attendant.
Christopher Middleton.
Anchorage, Alaska, and I'm in human resources.
All right, welcome, everybody. Nice to have you here. In a moment, we're going to be down to 5 by the end of the game. There may be only 1 player left. We'll have to wait and see. I know you guys are smart enough. I know you're courageous enough. If you're greedy enough, somebody or a group of people may walk away with at least $2.15 million tonight. Let's get started by asking our qualifying question. I love this qualifying question. You're going to love this. Luciano Pavarotti holds the Guinness World Record for the most number of curtain calls for one opera performance. How many? Your time starts now. All the answers are locked in. Here's the answer. 165. Can you believe it? 165. Well, let's see who's the closest to the right answer and will become our captain. Oh, we have a tie, so who answered first, Howard or Sandy? Sandy, you answered first. You're the captain. Congratulations. But Howard, that makes you second. Right over here, sir. Who's our next player? It's you, Robert. Right over there. Congratulations. Who's our next player? We have a tie. Linda and Christopher. Who rung in first? It's you, Christopher, right over here. Linda, you're number 5 over here. Brian, thank you so much. You'll go back into the pool, have another chance. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your team. Well, every team has a common foe. In this case, yours is the Tower of Greed. Let me tell you a little about it. It starts at $25,000. It moves in $25,000 increments all the way up to $100,000. There it doubles at $200,000. It then goes to $500,000. It doubles at $1 million. And then for the jackpot of $2,150,000. And as you can see, you're only 8 questions away from that jackpot of $2.150 million. Now, Sandy, as captain, you have a lot of responsibility. You're going to decide just how far you can take your team up the Tower of Greed. You can stop after any correct answer and keep the cash. You can also reject any answer that your teammates give you and replace it with one of your own. Okay? All right. Everybody ready? Everybody set? The first question is worth $25,000. And Linda, if you won $2 million tonight, what would you do with it?
I would think of all kinds of things to do with that money.
Would you? But you just can't think of one right now? Okay. Well,
I just have so many plans.
All right. Well, here is your $25,000 question, Linda. What company introduced the revolutionary portable cassette player called the Walkman? Was it Iowa, Sony, Panasonic, Toshiba?
Sony.
You think it's Sony?
Yes, sir. I agree.
Sandy, you accept that answer?
Yes, I do.
All right. Well, let's take a look and see. For $25,000, was it Sony? Yes. All right. You're on your way. $25,000. Pretty good. Everybody's got $5,000 for their trouble. So now, Sandy, you want to decide. Do you want to keep the cash? You want to go for the greed?
Keep going. 10,000.
She's gone for 50. You didn't even look and ask.
No.
All right. Christopher, you win 25, or you win 25. You win $2 million. What are you going to do with it?
Probably buy a new car and then invest the rest.
There you go. All right, you got a plan. Well, let's see if we can help you with your plan. Christopher, this is your $50,000 question. Which of the following show business brothers were not actually related? Marx Brothers, Righteous Brothers, Smothers Brothers, Wayans Brothers.
I'm going to go with the Righteous Brothers.
You think it's the Righteous Brothers? Sandy, do you accept or reject that answer?
I accept that.
You think it's the Righteous Brothers as well? For $50,000, we're looking for the Righteous Brothers. Yes, got it. 50,000. This is just the way life's supposed to be, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't this great? 50,000 in cash. Everybody's got 10. Want to keep that? Want to go for $75,000.
Keep going.
Oh, she doesn't even look. She's just ready to move along. Robert, how you doing?
All right.
Robert, you got $2 million. What are you going to do with it?
It should be enough for the college education of my 2 kids.
Well, it depends on how old they are, Robert, but you're right.
They're pretty young, so who knows what will happen.
Okay. We're going to help you on your way.
All right.
Robert, here is your $75,000 question, sir. Which of the following can be found in a bag of Hershey's miniatures? 12 Twix, Snickers, Mr. Goodbar, Three Musketeers, Milky Way.
Mr. Goodbar.
Mr. Goodbar, he said. He didn't hesitate, Sandy. What do you think?
That's correct.
You're going to accept that answer?
My daughter's favorite candy.
Mr. Goodbar.
Yes.
Oh, boy, you guys are just absolutely... $75,000. Is it Mr. Goodbar? Absolutely. Boy. I've got to tell you, this is the first team I've worked with, and you just have no hesitation at all. You're just moving through this. Well, that's $75,000, a lot of money. You want to think about this? You want to keep the cash? You want to go for the greed?
Keep going.
Howard. Got $2 million, Howard. What are you going to do with it? Where are you going to spend it? Who are you going to spend it on?
I know a bank with a mortgage.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'd call them.
All right. This, Howard, is your $100,000 question. In the famous ad for Coppertone sunscreen, what type of dog is tugging on the little girl's shirt? Poodle, Beagle, Chihuahua, Cocker Spaniel, or Bulldog? For $100,000.
We're going to go with Cocker Spaniel.
You think it's a Cocker Spaniel? Sandy's already shaking her head yes. I don't even get to ask you whether you accept or reject it. Do you accept it?
Yes.
You think it's Cocker Spaniel? She says yes. For $100,000, is it Cocker Spaniel? That's $100,000. This team is on its way up the ladder of greed. We'll find out just how far they can go right after this. We'll be back with more greed. Welcome back to Greed, everybody. We're here with Linda, Christopher, Robert, Howard, and their capable captain, Sandy. They have earned $100,000 so far. They are 4 questions away from winning $2 million. At least, I think it's 2.150. In this round, questions get a little bit harder, everybody. Each question has 4 correct answers. You'll be depending on your teammates to come up with those answers, so everybody's depending on everybody. And Sandy, you have a big decision to make. You want to keep the $100,000, or do you want to risk it and play for $200,000? Before you answer, I'm going to give you a little help. I'm going to tell you what the category is. So everybody listen up. The category is comic strips. Comic strips. So now you have to ask yourself that question. You want to keep the cash, or do you feel the need for greed?
I feel the need for greed.
And everybody else? Well, everybody's $20,000 is on the line. That's the sound of the Terminator. It gives one player a chance to eliminate another player and take their money by challenging them to a one-question showdown. Or you can keep the team the way it is. It's up to you. But to sweeten the pot, let me tell you what I'm going to do. If the Terminator lands on you, or you, I will give you $10,000 whether you win or lose. So no matter what happens, you get $10,000. All right? Everybody ready? Let's activate the Terminator. Robert. Robert, you have been chosen by the Terminator. And you want to call out one of your fellow players and challenge them for their money?
Yeah, I'll challenge Christopher.
You're going to challenge Christopher. $10,000. Here we go. Okay, Robert, you will be on this side. Christopher, you will be on this side. So pass over. And Robert, here's your $10,000 for making the challenge. Okay. The winner of this will be playing for $80,000. The loser will go home with nothing. Unless it's you, Robert. Of course, you'll have your $10,000. Good luck. Are you ready? Here we go. What company's super heavyweight motorcycles are often called hogs?
Harley Davidson.
Robert?
Harley Davidson.
He locked you out, Christopher. You had the right answer. You just weren't fast enough.
Thank you.
Another victim of greed. Thanks very much. Okay, Robert, back to your place. Congratulations. Well, and then there were 4. Let's recap and see where everybody is. Linda's playing for $40,000. Howard is playing for $40,000. Sandy is playing for $40,000. Now Robert has $80,000 at stake. Okay, Sandy, good luck to all of you. I'd love to see you win. I really would. Here is your $200,000 question. Which four of the following 6 characters appear in the comic strip Peanuts? Franklin, Pigpen, Zonker, Peppermint Patty, Woodstock, Millhouse. All right, those are your 6 answers. Because your team has reached this level, you've earned a freebie. Here you go, kiddo.
Thank you.
You can use that to remove 1 wrong choice from any question from here on out to the jackpot.
Okay.
So I'll ask you now. You look at these. You want to use your freebie?
No, I think we're okay.
Think we're okay? Okay. Linda, you know the question. I need 1 answer.
Woodstock.
Woodstock. Robert.
My favorite, Franklin.
Franklin. Howard.
Peppermint Patty.
Peppermint Patty. Sandy.
Pigpen.
Pigpen. Now you still have veto power. Anything there that you want to change? You're comfortable with all 4 questions, all 4 answers? All right. Here we go. We're looking for Franklin. Yes. Franklin's there. 3 away from $200,000. We're looking for Pigpen. Pigpen is number 2. Peppermint Patty. Well, you're doing great, kiddo. You got 3 of them right, 4 in there. I mean, you know, I'm going to give you some money. You know I'm going to give you some money, don't you?
I know.
I'm going to give you $20,000. And the reason I'm going to give it to you is because just in case Woodstock's wrong, or you feel like it's wrong, or you're uncertain about it, I'm going to give you this to take home just to make sure that everybody gets a little bit of money just in case you're wrong. $20,000.
We've got $50,000 apiece right now.
Not really. You just risked it. You don't have anything right now.
I'm confident. I am confident.
You are absolutely confident. Okay.
Absolutely confident.
Well, I hope that you're right. For $200,000, is it Woodstock? Yes, it is. Congratulations. Very nicely done. Well, now everybody's rich. Linda, $40,000. Robert, $80,000.
That's
Howard,
right.
$40,000. And Sandy has got $40,000. There you go. Well, Sandy, lots of money out there.
Yeah.
You want to risk that $200,000 and play for $500,000 to help you decide? I'm going to give you the category to the $500,000 question, and listen to it. The category, everybody, is timeline. And you still have your freebie left. So, Robert's $80,000 is in your hands.
His children's college education.
Well, maybe. You want to keep the cash? Do you feel the need for greed?
We've got a freebie, so I think we'll keep going.
Oh, Howard's happy. Howard's happy. Linda's scared. There's the Terminator. Here it comes. Linda, the Terminator has chosen you. It's up to you to decide. Do you want to keep the team the way it is? Do you want to challenge one of your fellow players for at least $10,000? I'll give you $10,000 whether you win or lose. Up to you.
I think I'll challenge Robert.
Going to challenge Robert. Woo! Come on. Come on. Oh, let me get my card.
Sorry, Annie.
Now, why did you pick on Robert?
He's got the extra.
He's got that $80,000, doesn't he? Of course. Well, good luck to both of you. Of course, whoever loses goes home with nothing. Except you, Linda. You get your $10,000, which I'm going to give you right now. If I can just get it out of here, which I can't. Yeah, I can. Here it is. Here we go. Hands on your buzzers and get ready. The Supremes, Stevie Wonder and Marvin Gaye put what small Detroit record company on the map? Robert?
Motown.
That's exactly right. Linda, he got you. You got your $10,000. I know you're probably sorry you called him out now, but thank you. Thank you, Linda. Congratulations, Robert. Thank you. Well, Sandy, your team is getting whittled down to nothing here.
I know.
All right, everybody. You got 3 players, 3 minds to work this out. I hope you make it. I really do.
I hope so, too.
Timeline is the category. Here is your $500,000 question. Of the following, which were the first 4 introduced to the American public? MTV, the compact disc, Big Mac, Saturday Night Live, Ms. Magazine, Energizer Bunny, Cabbage Patch Dolls. Those are your choices. You have a freebie, you want to save it, or you want to spend it?
We have to get 4, correct?
You have to get 4 out of 8, yes. 4 out of 7, excuse me. So with a freebie, it would be 4 out of 6.
I'm sure it's 3.
But are they?
I know.
They, meaning your teammates.
It's $500,000.
Here goes the freebie. I think that's a smart move. If you're unsure, I think it's a smart move. All right, take away one of the losers here. Okay, it's not compact disc. Here we go. Robert, give me an answer.
The Big Mac.
Big Mac. Howard.
Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live. Sandy.
I'll have to say MTV.
MTV. All right, Sandy, there's one answer left. You can choose to answer it, or you can give it to one of your compatriots over there to answer.
I think I'll go with Robert.
Robert? It's your responsibility.
Ms. Magazine.
Ms. Magazine. Now, you can change any of those answers if you want.
That's what I would have picked.
That's what you would have picked,
That's
Ms.
what I would have picked.
So you feel like it reinforced what you already thought was right, and you're happy with the other 3?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's $500,000, Sandy. You want to accept it or reject it? By the way, I'm not trying to lead you.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable with it, go. I'm not trying to tell you anything. I just want you to make up your mind.
I will stay with that answer.
Stay with that answer. Okay. Here's a big one. $500,000. We need MTV. We got it. It's one. Three away. We need a Big Mac. Bad. We get the Big Mac. Woo! Is it Saturday Night Live? 3 out of 4. And we're down to that Ms. Magazine. Down to that Ms. Magazine. Everybody has, let's take a look and see where everybody is. Howard has 100,000. Sandy has 100,000. Robert has 300,000 riding on this answer. So, what if I give you...
Just me.
This is a stack.
Oh.
Well, no, this is for your team. This is 50, feel it. Wait, feel the weight of it. $50,000. You'll split that evenly? Smell it. It smells good. It smells like money, doesn't it? Doesn't it smell like money?
Oh, it does.
It does have a different scent.
It does.
Yeah.
Fresh money.
Well, if Ms. Magazine is wrong, you can take that home with you, with your team. Or you can give it back to me and go for the $500,000 with Ms. Magazine. It's up to you.
I'm going to go for it.
You have a courageous captain, Robert.
Or a stupid
She
one.
just spent... I didn't say that. For $500,000, is it Ms. Magazine? Yes, it is. We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to come back. We're going to see if they go for $1 million right after this.
Go Bad 2, parental discretion advised. Show. Next Thursday at 8 on Fox.
Welcome back to Greed, everybody. Well, Robert, Howard, and Sandy are having a very good day. They have $500,000 right now. Howard has $100,000. Sandy has $100,000. Robert has $300,000 on the line. So here's the big question, Sandy. Of course, we go to $2.15 million on this show.
Yeah.
We want to give away $2 million. Would you like to risk that $500 or $500,000 and go for $1 million on your way to $2 million? Before you answer that, let me tell you what the category is, okay? The category is advertising. Advertising. You guys will each be playing for, Howard will be playing for $200,000, Sandy for $200,000, Robert, you would be playing for $600,000 this time. So, I guess Howard's $300,000 is in your hands, Sandy.
It is. I think we'll stop.
Would you have gone, Howard? He would have gone. Oh, man. Congratulations, Sandy. Congratulations, Robert, Howard. Great job. Well done. We're going to have a brand new team. You guys can just take off, take your money, $100,000 apiece, all but Robert with $300,000. We got a brand new team coming up.
Next Thursday, the quest to become a millionaire continues. The biggest payoff in television history. All new Greed. Next Thursday at 9 on Fox.
If you're smart enough, courageous enough, and greedy enough, you may have a chance to win over $2 million in cash. Greed, the multi-million-dollar challenge. For a chance to become a contestant on Greed, call 1-900-407-7777. You'll be charged $1.99 a call. No purchase or telephone call necessary. To enter, hand print on a postcard the information shown below and send it to this address. Travel provided by Priceline.com, where you name the price and save on airline tickets, hotel rooms, mortgages, new cars, and more. Visit Priceline on the internet or call 1-800-PRICELINE.
Welcome back to Greed, everybody. Well, we just gave away $500,000. We have 6 new players, and here they are.
Ward Boland.
Los Angeles, California. I restore antique cars.
Melissa Skirball.
New York City, I'm a temp.
Daniel Avila.
Norwalk, California, and I'm a photographer.
Jackie Brickman.
I'm from Montebello, and I'm a historian.
Curtis Warren.
Cathedral City, California, air traffic controller.
James Culligan.
Boston, Massachusetts, and I'm a website developer.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the game. In a moment, we're going to be down to 5, and by the end of the game, we may only have 1 player left. You never know. If you're smart enough, I'm sure you are. If you're courageous enough, I know you are. And you're greedy enough, we'll find out. You could win a jackpot of $2.2 million tonight. Here we go. Qualifying question. Everybody ready? How many spaces are there on a standard Scrabble board? Your time starts now. Closest to the answer will be our captain and our players. All right. All the answers are locked in. Let me give you the correct answer. There are 225 spaces on a Scrabble board. Okay? Who is our captain? That's you, Daniel. Right up here. Congratulations. Who's next on our team? All right, 150, 300. You guys are tied because you're equal distance away from the correct answer. So who rung in first? That's you, Curtis, right over here. And Melissa, follow him to the next position, 2 and 3. All righty. Who is our next player? That will be you, Jackie, right over here. You're in the game. It's between James and Ward. Is it James or is it Ward? Who's going to be playing? It's going to be you, James. Thank you, Ward, for joining us. We'll see you at another time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there is your team for greed. Well, they're telling me that we're out of time. We've had a lot of fun tonight. We've given away a lot of money, so I'm going to invite you to join us next time on the biggest game show in television history to see if this team can win the $2.2 million jackpot and do it right here on Fox. Good night, everybody. See you next time.
I'm John Rowland. Coming up next, he or she. One neighborhood says they're hookers. They're destroying their community, and you watch how they're fighting back. Plus, even the police commissioner is outraged. The police sting that gave free rides to felons. Could a wanted killer be rubbing shoulders with you on the subway? And first on Fox, prep school kids under attack. A slasher is after their money. The 10 o'clock news is next.
It's showtime! It's a special Friday movie.